Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the future site of the apartments. As you can see, there's a little creek running behind you, and then you got some houses and stuff. It's a nice neighborhood, and there was more tours and stuff to be done in that area, as we've got some fancy new houses and stuff, and that'll be fun to show to you guys, whoever's out there. So, so, we have the main road that's gonna run down this way. And that's basically just marked by this curb or sidewalk or what have you. So we're going to use that as basically the beginning of the complex, or to denote that, I guess you could say. And we are also going to reserve a bit of space at the front of the complex for a leasing office on this side and a pool on the other side. So I don't know when exactly those are going to get built, mostly because I don't know what style to build those in. I don't know if they should reflect the actual building itself, or if they should be more similar to like an actual house, or just the dinky little leasing offices that the buildings around here tend to have. There's like one-story things, very, well, dinky looking, I guess. But anyway, let us start here, and we will start with the garages, which I guess go right over here. So let's move these back a bit towards the creek, and the creek itself I will be landscaping and such a bit later on. I don't know if I'm going to record that, but I will almost definitely record landscaping the complex itself when the time comes for that. So, my favorite word. We have this garage bay, and we're going to go ahead and put it one lower than the surrounding terrain, because that's basically the way the streets and parking lots and stuff are in this world, save for the driveways, which I just pointed at the screen. You guys can't see that, but now you can. So save for the driveways, all the parking spaces and stuff are one block lower than the grass and most walking surfaces. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. I mean, I've seen stuff on the internet and really looks good either way. But it's just like everything in Minecraft. You can make it look good. It just depends on your execution. So I'm gonna hit import because I'm fairly satisfied with this. Actually, maybe I could make it a bit closer to the highway, roadway, I guess I should say. So shift nudge, doot, doot, doot. And I think that, well, maybe a little bit more. I think that'll be more than enough, though. So, bit of grass space, leasing office, and a little roadway. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Let's do one more. So I'm gonna hit import and take a sip of my Mountain Frost. It's good stuff. So let's see. That turned out how I wanted it to turn out. Very excellent. So let's see, not that. This block. So let's select this, and then pretty much for the whole length of the garage, we're going to wait, what? Okay, that's only two. Wait, what? I'm confusing myself a bit here. Let's see. Okay, so that's right. That's just what? Oh, I see. Because I selected the. See, I get ahead of myself so much. It's not even funny. So we're gonna nudge it out one more. That's not what I meant to do. Maybe that's a bit too far. Let's go ahead and just go for 20 even. Okay, so 20 on this side, and then let's do 5 on either. Well, no, let's do 10. Well, no, let's just go ahead and stick with this. Let's just stick with this and see where that takes us. Okay. Alright. Alright. Pretty okay. So, let's go ahead and replace this with the black wool, or whatever your road material of choice happens to be. I just like black wool because I started with it, and again, never really moved away from it. Which is why a lot of mediocre things that I do are that way. Started a while ago, never really stopped. So let's hit enter, there we go. Okay, and now let's go ahead and what? And replace this grass with stone half slabs, which will be the curb, I guess. And eventually what we will do is basically fill in parking spaces to make this seem a bit less blank. And also, if this garage bay has an even number, odd number I should say, of garages, I'd also like to open one up as like a room for the garbage bins and stuff to be, because a lot of complexes have it like that. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, why build a separate enclosure when you can just use one of the garage bays? Let's see. So those are usually about 5 blocks long. 2, 3, 5. Actually, I think we can go ahead and move this in a couple of blocks so that it's only 15 wide, because I think 20 is just a bit too much. Just a little too much. Just a little. So, let's see. 20, so let's see. Alright, so that's 20, so let's nudge this in until it is 15. Actually, maybe I should just go down to 12. 12 and we'll have... Okay, that's good. Okay, so that means bring this over past where this is. That's 12 blocks, right? Okay. Okay, so let's replace that with grass. And we will do that. And replace this with stone slabs. Yes, just fill those in because there's nothing there to replace, but you get my point. Hopefully. I don't know why, but in all of these like tutorial videos, I'm just like so bland, quiet. Normally I'm not, well, I guess I kinda am like this normally, but it's just like all of a sudden it's like serious business. Building an apartment building in Minecraft, oh, serious. Okay, so we have that now, and we're gonna go ahead and like add in the parking spaces later on, like I said, so that in one, and there we go. So yeah, is that 20? That's 5, really. Wow. Look like less than that. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and put in the first of the actual buildings here. The moment we've all been waiting for. Da 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 da. Drum roll, please. So let's see. Let's rotate this around until it's facing the other way. There we go. And hindsightedly, I probably should have made an exit in the back. That was a bit of an odd noise. But let us assume, with our suspension of disbelief, that the region that this building is located in is just nice year-round. Sort of place where people whine and cry when it goes down to 60 or 70. California, I'm looking at you. And they don't have anything aside from sunny skies and fun times. So yeah, I think that looks good. And yeah, looks great. So let's just make sure that this is pretty much completely lined up here. And it is one off. There we go. I get kind of OCD when it comes to little stuff like this, so bear with me here. There's that sound again. Sounds like somebody, like, I don't know. What? Anyway, so yeah, that looks like it's about lined up. I could, just move it back to here to check for sure, but this is a bit too big of a building, and it'd be a bit too laggy to do that. So let's go ahead and import this. Okay, awesome. So, Let's see, about how much, how far apart are these two? 8 blocks, okay. So we're basically just going to move out, go out 8 blocks from the building itself, so that we can basically have the front and back yards, if you could call them that, of the building being the same size. Once again, it's just one of those little OCD sort of things. Just something silly like that, but I like to have things a bit balanced, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and do that. So this is going to be the curb of the road coming through the complex. I know I'm gesturing with my hands right now, but so this is going to be the main road through the complex, as I said, and we're just going to go ahead and bring this out 5 wide, as is standard road length in my city. Worlds in general, I guess I should say. So we're going to bring that out to here. Actually, maybe I could shift nudge that. There we go. Okay. Just to the edge of this. So we can delete that. And down 1 block, down another. I'm like half trying to figure out what's on the radio right now. It sounds like classic hip-hop, but I don't know for sure. I swear I heard a song a while ago that was in San Andreas. I've been playing that a lot lately, and so it's kind of funny, like, knowing what the songs actually are this time around. I remember it just blew my mind the first time I heard a song from San Andreas or Vice City or whatever in real life, and I was like, oh, those aren't made for the game? Holy crap, they're actually real, you know? I hope I'm not the only one who thought that, because if I am, that would be kind of dumb, honestly. But nonetheless, that is an interesting station. It's like there was like Vietnamese or Hmong traditional sort of music last weekend. It was like Rasta earlier today, and now it is evidently classic hip hop. I don't know what happened to bluegrass and Hispanic music on the weekends. Maybe that's just before I usually get up, and I goofed up here. Let me undo that. And we will fill in instead with double stone slabs, and we will just do that in sort of a succeeding... Is that the word for it? Succeeding? I don't know. Anyway, we'll just do that, kind of getting 1 block on either side smaller leading up to the street. And 1 more, or 2 more actually. 1 more sip of Mountain Frost. It's like all these equivalent of Mountain Dew, basically. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know how exactly it stacks up to the real deal, being that I haven't had any in a while, but on its own merits, it's surprisingly good, as is most other junk food from Aldi. Like, you'd never think it, but I guess they, like, add an extra amount of sugar to compensate for the off-brandedness or something. So what I'm going to do with these side yards here is make them 7 blocks long, because they don't need to be quite as long as the front one, in my opinion. That's just what I think personally. You may not think that, but that's what I think. So we're going to do more roads in here, which will basically act as the way to get in and out of the parking area of the building.